good morning to you all. My name is Ava, and this is Stitching in the Interlake. And if you're here for the live, I take it. Yeah, so enjoy. So today is Sunday, the 7th of December, 2025. It is the second Sunday of Advent. So it is, yeah, it's a perfect day. I'm just checking my threads out here. Um, Not sure if that's the same. No, it doesn't. Or is it the same? No, well, if it's not quite the same, it's not quite the same. Like, big deal. Okay. Now, who's here? But Jonah boy. That's my Jonah boy. And Ruthie, she's over there. She's hiding. Let me see her if I can get her. Just so you can see her. She's over there. Can you see her right there? She's right behind my tear tree. That's where she likes to hide. So, hi, Jonah. What do you want? No. I don't want you. I don't want you here. I love you, but I don't want you here. Mr. Jonah. Mr. Sir Wine a lot. Okay, you go down. So, anyway. Oh my gosh, today was just a comedy of errors with church and all that. It was unbelievable. Hi, hello there. And no, Jonah, leave Ruthie alone. Get her see this. There he is. Let's see what happens. I think she's hissing already. Jonah. I don't know when she's gonna. Hello there. I can't remember your name. Pesos for me. Anyways, that's him there. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yes. It was a. Yes. Jonah, be a good boy. Santa is watching you. Santa Paws. It's Santa Paws. Jonah. Oh, now he's going behind. Oh. The hissing has started. Come on, Jonah. Oh, now he's going in behind the TV. I guess Ruthie told him off. Jonah, you're a pain. Yes, you are. Why don't you go up there and lay down in your bed? So, yeah, it was just a comedy of errors today. Juliet tried printing off the homily today, and she ended up deleting the message. And then she went to leave. She couldn't get the door open for the house. So she had to call John, and John came and got her out. And then what was? Oh, she forgot her missile today, and I was there, and I brought my wrong water bottle. It was a crinkly one, Didn't even think of it. And then, oh, I don't know what else happened. Oh, and then at the end, she went to start her car, like the command start. And the back, the clicker wouldn't work. She said, "What the heck? I don't know what's going on with this." And I said, "It's probably because your battery is dead or low. If it's too low, it won't, you know, it just won't go." So I know that that would be awesome to have something like that. Susie doesn't. It's less computerized stuff, right? So, oh, Jonah, stop whining. Hello, Miss Hello Cookie. I'm having a hard time with names today. So, hello, Miss Ladybug. I'm just having a hard time with names today. Sorry. Nancy, Karen, Kathy, Judy, Jolene, I don't know, no, Sarah, Mary, Ann, I don't know who. Oh, I hope you all went over there and saw. Oh, okay, all right. Now it makes sense. Okay. I hope you all got over there to the Facebook page and saw that last night we were in the common room and it was happened to be Kathy that looked outside. You still working on the Christmas door? Yeah, the houses. Yes, I am. Oh my goodness. Yes, these ones. Oh yes, absolutely. Hello, Christina. So I am. Okay. Just wait a second. Oh, boy. That's where I'm at. So I'm working on all this red. Thank you. So my goal, what I would like for the end of this month. Gosh, this thing is hard. Whoa. Is to get that middle house finished. Now, did you all go and see the, yes, it is. See the meteor that we saw last night? Now, the video was taken in Winnipeg, okay? Because we didn't, somebody had it and they were looking and then all of a sudden they must have been doing something and then caught it. But we saw it. It happened just after 6 or so last evening. And it broke up. So, somebody said it was we move on Tuesday, packing like crazy. Okay. Are we on to chat after? For a little bit, anyways? I'm working what I call the winter cat. Oh, okay. That sounds nice. That's good for December. Like I said, my goal is to get this house, just this one house finished. Will I? I don't know. Oh my gosh. What are you whining about? Okay, that sounds good. Oh my gosh. That was, I don't know what. They get into these moods and they caterwaul and everything. I don't know. So I did make sure, because I had a hoodie on and I had my leggings on, and made sure that I stripped down. I did not want to sit here and get all hot, because I would have regretted it, because I didn't have a t-shirt or anything underneath my hoodie. So, yeah. So, anyways, the parade was really nice. And, but the thing was, when they came down over here, down at the end of the street, one of the floats slid off the back of the trailer. It wasn't a very high trailer, but it just slid. I don't know which way it slid off. And then it took them a while to get it set up. So we had thought that the parade was done, and I was thinking, no, there should be another fire truck. Where's the other fire truck? And then they got it going, so about 5 or 6 minutes later they showed up. But I was still there. I was waving them on and everything. Just beautiful. Just beautiful. So, yeah. Got a little bit of a headache today. I started the printed cardinal kit I won from you. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Oh, speaking of which, Betty Perkin never got a kit. Something got dropped. And Jonah's probably looking at it. Oh, doesn't that look neat? So I'm going to redraw from the names that were on this. So you still have a chance to win this. I gave her until this morning, until before I started my video, and she never got in touch with me. So that time has gone. So, yes for somebody else. Yes, yes, yes. So, yeah, and how's it going with those that cardinal one there? Is it okay? Make sure you post pictures of it. That's nice when you guys start them, you know, and work on them. It's always nice to see. I know Jody started hers. I don't know if Charles started his. I don't know if, who else won? Oh, the lady from Pennsylvania. I don't even know if she got hers or not. Not sure. I mailed it off, and it was cheaper than mailing in Canada, which is just, that's unbelievable. Then they wonder why Canada Post is going down the toilet. Yeah. They're charging us more money than it is to do for the States. I hope this isn't bothering anybody. So I think I have 5 names. No. I'm looking here. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 names. It's going well so far. I'll post a picture later today. Sounds good there, Brett. That is good. Yeah, I took my pills already. Yeah. So, I don't know what all the noise is. Must be a ghost here. Must be a ghost. Yeah, so anyways, it was a nice parade. It of course was not that big. I think there were, what did somebody say? It was either 6 or 8 floats. I'm thinking closer to 8. But it wasn't just the floats, it was the people. What are you doing there? Get off the counter. Jonah. Jonah, you bugger you. No. What's his problem? I didn't even see him get up there. Jonah, Jonah. So yeah, so I'll be able to make somebody happy today. And with this design, see, you never count yourself out, right? So, yeah. Gosh. So, I am enjoying this one though. I just wish the green, see, look at how this green is on here. That's not what it looks like here. This is a dull gray green. It's 3363. And what it should have been was something like 699, 700, 701 in that area. Kelly Greens. Yeah. So I was rather disappointed by that. What? Oh my gosh, go to bed already. Just like little kids, you know, that are annoying, that as soon as you start something and take the focus off of them, yeah. You know, little kids may be quiet, absolutely quiet, but as soon as the phone rings, they want your attention. No. No, no, no. Okay, that's not the one. Nope, that's not the one. That is not the one. Where is... Can I even find it here? I had found it yesterday. Just a minute here. No, not these ones. No. No. Oh gosh. No. I tell you, I don't know where it's gone to. What's this one? No. Oh my gosh. I don't know where. I don't know where. Is that it? Nope, that's not it. Oh. Okay, are you going to lay down now and go to sleep? He's right up here. Hi, Gigi. I guess you're here. Yes, yeah, here it was minus 27 when I got up this morning. And right now it's warmed up. It is minus 21. It is minus 21. It's supposed to get up to minus 17. Tomorrow it's supposed to be minus 12 with snow. Tuesday, snow. Thursday, snow. So that's it for me here. Well, I am just, where on earth did I, just a minute here. I gotta see if I can find it here. I know it's here somewhere. Oh my gosh. Just a second. Let me see here if I can find it. No, 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 no. No, not that one. No. 38. Oh my gosh, I tell you. That is just, I swear, I would lose my head if it wasn't attached. I absolutely would. I absolutely would. And I spent time yesterday looking and looking and looking and looking. And, oh, wait a minute, what's this? I might have some here. This might be it. Let's see. No, that's the wrong color. Yeah, that's not the right color. Did it fall in here maybe? No, not there. Who knows where it ended up? Could have gone anywhere. Probably fell on the floor. Alrighty. So now I gotta find a different color. Alrighty, so I will do the pink. And the pink is 3371. Oh, which is what number? 3371 is 17. Okay. That's got to be this one. Yep. Yeah. I honestly, I don't know. I don't know. I'll find it. It's here somewhere. I know that. So, okay. Go right. No. Goes right there. So, anyway, so at noon I'm going to pull for this design. I give you 1 week to get, hi Lynette, to get your name in there to me. Send me an email with your address. And she didn't. I kind of didn't expect it because she's never commented on a video. She has never commented in the Facebook group. And that is, yeah. Oh, there. This. So, come on. Get. Oh, am I glad that I took off my leggings because it's warm in here. I'm just hoping that it's quite sunny there, so I don't know how it's going to with once we move over like that way. Like, is it going to start? Jonah's sitting in the sunshine though. He likes that. And Ruthie is eyeballing me over there. She's just, I don't know if she's eyeballing me or she could be eyeballing Jonah. So, yeah. So, but yeah, otherwise, not much else. I had a shower last night. Oh, it was so good. It was so good. But I've been having some headaches. The sun threw off some really massive CMEs or solar flares or whatever. Oh, does anybody have anybody who lives up north there on the Alaskan Yukon border to, if they felt that earthquake that was up there? It was a massive, USBS calls it, and you notice I call it USBS because that's exactly what they are. If you followed them for a while and followed people who do the earthquakes and all that, like they are just, they downplay every earthquake and they yeah. So um, EMSC, um, I think they had it higher than a 7.0. Um, but the Japanese one had it as higher, and like they had all these seismographs from all over the world, and the shaking was really bad. So it's got to be higher than a 7.0. So that's what like Stefan Burns and Mr. MBB 333, um, what they're all saying. They're calling for wintry mix tomorrow. You can have it. You can have it. You can have it. Another 2 weeks. Yes. 2 weeks. I believe it's today, right? 2 weeks today is the, let me see, I gotta get this right. Make sure, because sometimes it's on the 20th. Sometimes. Okay, on the 21st, it is winter solstice. So that means it's the shortest day of the year, and we will start gaining daylight. I don't want it. I'm moving it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I hope your move goes well. It is not at least. If it's not, okay. Yeah, that's about 10 centimeters. Yeah. No, we had it snowing pretty hefty there, but we're in a drought situation, so so I'm not sure how it's going to be. You know, how much snow we're actually going to get. They're saying we're not going to get much snow. I mean, we didn't, oh my gosh, we did not get much in the way of, oh my gosh, we didn't get much in the way of rain over the summer. And let me see hear somebody. No. Um, yeah, so I don't know what's gonna happen. But it was really cold. Oh, I was awake around 5:15 this morning. I had a hard time sleeping last night. I know my head was sore. Oh, Nancy's here. Hi, Nancy. Hi, all, Ava. I know you don't want to hear this, but they're here in Southern California, 374 today by Wednesday or two. Well, you know what? I'd rather be up here than there because you've got the San Andreas fault line. You have the super volcanoes all around there. Yeah, yeah. No, no, no. I'll take it here. You can have it. Yeah, I would not want to be there along the San Andreas. And they said that the earthquake yesterday was right along, oh gosh, what was it called? The Freeman line, Friedman line, something like that, which was a which is a very fast moving um, slip um, fault line, and it moves. They said about 5 centimeters a year, which is about that much. It's one of the fastest moving on the planet. See, all you have to do is watch me, and I can tell you all these things. So, because I watch a lot of that stuff. I watch a lot on the car accidents, truck accidents, snow, you know, the, the people driving so bloody fast, especially if you're in the snow belt area. You should expect that there are going to be snow squalls and you reduce your speed accordingly. You can be the safest driver on the road, but the guy in front of you, the guy that's coming at you, the guy behind you may not be. They may be young, in their 20s, or still teenagers. They want to do all the fast and furious stuff. They want to do all that stuff. But then they don't want the consequences. And as they say, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. Oh, he's finally laid down and sleeping. Wow. I don't know who's snoring. I think it's Ruthie that's snoring. I think so. Yeah. No, when it's minus 35 and we're in a blizzard and it's, you can't, you've run out of food and drink and you have, and you can't get out of your driveway or your car won't start, then, and that doesn't last for very long. I do miss going for my walks though. It's just been too cold and too icy out there to go. So yeah. Uh, I'm hoping to get my new setup that I'm working on here pretty soon. Oh gosh. So, is anyone joining in on the on any of the sals? I watched Jen, the Caffeinated Crafter. There are several good YouTube channels that feature walk and play steps. Yes, I know. I do that often. Not me. Yeah, I know that there's chair yoga, there's walking tai chi that you do inside. I happen to like tai chi. I did. I've not found a good. Oh, not you for the sals. Okay. Yeah. Well, I'm I'm gonna work on the Hade sal. Oh, come on. I don't think for the modern folk embroidery sal, I'm going to. Oh my gosh. You put a knot in there. Oh gosh. Here's a knot. I'll have to take it slow. Yeah, I'll have to take it slow here on this one. Okay. So, yeah. No, I do have, or I will be getting the modern folk embroidery one. And I got it because I really liked it. I really liked it. And you'll hear that snapping there and popping. Yeah, I haven't gotten it yet, so I haven't really looked at it. I'm not sure exactly when it's going to be posted, but I do like it. I bought it and got my name on there, but I'm not going to do it as a sal. I'm just going to do it whenever. Yeah, I really liked it though. Oh my gosh. I'm hot, hot, hot. I bought a lot of Carolyn Manning charts during her sale, so I am refraining from buying more other charts. Yeah, that's the thing. I've kind of put a limit. 2026 is going to be a non-sale year for me. Okay, Nancy. Sorry, I gotta have something to eat. So, is this the one? There are these Rice Crisps. My tummy gets upset when it's supposed to be lunch and I'm not feeding it. I start to get a bit nauseous and that. Yeah, so I'm not sure. I know I'm going to be doing the Haid because I want to get that first page finished so I can get the Amy Stewart one. And I think I might. Hi, Luella. So I might do that one as one thread a day because because I'm doing it on a 25 count 1/1, and so the thread's going to go farther, and yeah, so we'll see. I joined the Prairie Schooler yearly Santa Sal for 2 years ago, and I'm just up to year 1999. I think I'm going to focus on finishing those. Okay. Oh, well, that's good. I don't have any of theirs. I wouldn't mind them, but I'm not a Santa person. I'm really not a Santa person. I'm just on a Haid right now, 25 count 1/1. What is the Haid you're working on? Still working on my old whips. I finished 4, working on number 5. No cells for me. Yeah. Well, I know for me that my goal for December is to try and get this one house finished. The Wild Animal King. Oh my goodness, I like that one. I like that one. I don't have it. I do like it. Would I stitch it? Probably no. No. But I am going to work on the Haid Sal for 2026. Oh, that's good. And how long has it taken you to work on that one page? Just looking at all my Prairie Schoolers yesterday that I need to stitch. There's an autumn one with an oak tree I really want to stitch. Oh, nice. Yeah, see, we were never big into Santa because for us it was St. Nicholas. I do not like any of the Haid Sal 2020 enough to buy to join the challenge. Oh, about 3 weeks. Wow, you're doing good. Yeah, It's, I'm going to try it. And all I really need do for the whole of 2026 is to get the one page finished, right? If I can do more than that, I will. So I'm thinking I might work on that just one thread a day. Yeah, because I figure working 1/1 full cross, it's going to go a lot farther. You're created in 1983 using one of your old world centers. Oh dear, excuse me. See, we had Saint Nicholas, and Saint Nicholas was an actual living person, and he's the patron saint of children, and Santa's. Now I will have one for each year of our marriage. Oh, good. That's good. I did though for the sale, um, the Stitching with the Housewife sale. I did get, I bought 6 charts, 7 charts, something like that. I wish they'd have more sales, and I wish they'd have a deeper discount, like 25% off or something, like why can't they do that? So, because our Canadian dollar has dropped, it's tanked. So, I got, let me see here if I can show you the ones that I got. Okay, Etsy. Let's see. No. Okay. So, I got that one. I got, just a minute here. Okay, here the, no, no. Da-dum. I got, no, that was last year's. Well, that was last year's. Oh my gosh. Where are the ones here? I think that was last year's Angels We Have Heard on High. Hi, Ruthie. Was it Star of Wonder, Star of Light? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, maybe I can see here. Favorites. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, I got a bunch of them. I really like the Believe one. That's word swap. I have a few of their word swaps. Not many, just a few of them. I think I've got Honeybee Lane. Not sure if I had strawberries. Not sure. Do I still stitch in hand? No. That's a lot. It has a saying on it about the winds of autumn, I think. First came out, but I've grown to appreciate them. Yeah, they are nice. I have a few of their prairie schooler patterns, but I don't have a lot of them. It has to depend on what mood I'm in, you know. Ruthie's out. She's sitting just on the other side of my little tree there. Yeah. So, yes, yes, yes. So I don't know what's going to happen here for Christmas for me. I found that stitching in hand has been harder on my hands. And I do stitch two-handed. A collection of 25 what? 25 what? Folksy looks of, yeah, prairie schooler, yes. What I like is the, and I haven't stitched one in a long time, is the, from Cross Country Stitching, out of their magazines. I do like theirs. I've stitched a few of them. Not as many as I would like, but I've stitched a few of them. I know that there was one time I did one up and I gave it to a friend of mine for Christmas and she didn't like it at all. She never put it up, nothing. I put her pamphlets in the thrift store for $2. Really? I couldn't pass it up. Now I'm stitching many of their charts. Oh, wow. Please remember when you are finished, you can pass it on here. That would be awesome. Like, that is such a good deal. No, that is a buy it quick decision. I love a collection. Wow, lucky find. Yeah, you gotta go to your thrift stores. You gotta go to your thrift stores. Go to your garage sales. And like here now, we have no garage sales. But like here, around here, you're not gonna find it. So yeah. So stay tuned because I will again be pulling a name for this here because the lady didn't get in touch with me. And you know, you got 1 week, which I think is only fair. That is only fair. So I have 6 names. Those who will rescue other people's good embroidery from antique malls and thrift stores. Yeah, it's I think that's wonderful. Yeah, you know, some people have it. The younger generation does not appreciate it. Last year I found 20 at Hollabon books for 50 cents each. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's where you get the deals. That is where you get the deals. Oh, I found lavender and lace, mirabilias, and that like for $2. And yet online they sell for 20, $30 each. Ruthie. So, oh, come on. Where did I put my thread? Well, there's that one. Oh, that's it right there. No, that's not good. Gotta wash that thread out. I don't know where Ruthie's into her grooming mood. She spends a good half hour or so just giving herself a bath. So at noon, I will pull the names again from those that had entered last time. And yeah. So see, never give up hope. Never, ever, ever. Oh, there's my needle. So we'll see who gets it. Yeah. Oh, no, I did not. I did. Oh, no, okay, I'm good. I'm good. I thought I sewed the back of my fabric on. What is your problem, Missy? What is your problem? Why can't you relax? Sometimes these two, like, they're just absolute nightmares. Or it is, they're either together that they're doing this, or they are, one will do it and then later on the other one will do it. Thought I had a mark there. So, yeah. See how much of this I can get done today. I don't know what the other, no, that's 310. Oh, no. Hmm. So, my eldest granddaughter has decorated her first apartment for my collection. Her place has a lovely homey feel. Oh, that's nice, Nancy. I don't do counted cross stitch anymore. I stick to the printed kit. That's okay. You do that. You do that. It is wonderful to see a young person appreciate your work. Yeah, that's right. There's a lot of people who do not. They do not. Like, I have no idea where the cross stitch pieces that I had done and Lyle had framed and given to my grandkids, their mother could have sold them. Or they could have broke or whatever, and they decide, I'm just gonna toss it. So unappreciative. You know, people don't realize the amount of work that goes into things like this. Alrighty, everybody. I just need a little bit of a break here, and I am going to do. Okay, so this is what is up for grabs again. And let me see. There's Roberta Lombardi. There's Luella, Sally Hislop, Debbie McDonald, Tina Lancaster, Teresa Couch. So they're the ones that I've got. I don't know, I thought Debbie had one. Didn't Debbie win something? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I don't know who won what. I don't know. No, I didn't even mark them down. Okay, so that was mailed. And then, let's see here. Where did I mail? I just didn't mark things down. Alrighty, are y'all ready? This is for the second time. So, okay. Luella, you won it. So get your name to me. I know you're on here, so you know you've won. So get your name to me and your address, and I can mail it out to you. It'll probably cost me an arm and a leg. And it's not going very far. It's not going very far. Minimum, each of my grandkids learn basic sewing. They choose what else they are interested in from there. Yes, congratulations, Luella. Luella, are you on here? Where did you go? Where'd you go? Gosh. Oh, I had a cookie here, and I have no idea where my cookie went. Oh my gosh. So yeah, so hi Natalia. Yes, yes, yes. Congratulations to Luella. Where are you? You were on here. Unless somebody came to the door. There you are. Oh, that's good. Oh gosh, I got something stuck between my teeth. You know, even though they're, I don't know, I do have still. Oh my gosh, I'm losing it. I'm losing it. I know you were on here. I just couldn't see where you had gone to. So get me your address. You know I don't keep addresses. Ah, okay. Yeah, but it's a nice day. I wonder why. I wonder why. Unless you've got snow over there that we don't got here, or wind or something. There's very little of anything here. Yeah. Yeah, so never count yourselves out. You never know. But she had 1 week to get in touch with me, so obviously she's not watching my videos. That Betty, and it's like, no, no, enough is enough. So, yeah, so that's kind of cool. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, Jonah. He's just spread out. He's got his belly towards the sun. Yeah. So, Luella, how many have you won from me over the couple of years, 3 years or whatever? How many did you win? I don't know, maybe a lot in town on internet some. Yeah, that's right, because it is Sunday. Yeah, yeah. Well, I can honestly say that my Rogers, um, I don't know what you call it, works really good. Yeah, I don't have any problem with it. I mean, there were some days when it was slow and it didn't want to load and that, but it's doing okay. Oh my gosh. No, 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 no. I can feel something behind there. Where did I get that? Yeah. Yeah, no, for me, I stopped stitching in hand because my hands were getting sore and crampy. The arthritis, osteoarthritis was in there. I still get it, but because I'm not, hi Mandy, I'm not holding on for dear life. When I do put my beads in, I do stitch it in hand, usually. So I'm not sure how many, but I do appreciate them. I only enter if I'm going to work on them. Well, that's good. That's good. Yeah, that's what I say. If you're really not interested in them, or you're not going to work on them, don't enter. Leave it to someone who will. I think that's only fair, you know. So, mm, I am hoping to get a different setup here. I'm hoping it's going to work. It's just taking a very, very long time. I thought it would be faster, but it is not. But I'm going to, um, I don't know how it's going to work. So I'm not sure. I'm so tired of buying stuff that it does not, that doesn't work, you know? Like it's just, no. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So, this, good enough. Nobody's going to know that. But I do like this. It's been a really nice, relaxing stitch. And it's nice that I needed to get away from Count It for a little bit. As you can see, I work on both, right? So, And I will continue to work on printed. I have a good collection, so of ones that I would like to do. And I have ones that were gifted. Not really gifted. How do you store your finishes? There are a few ways to store your finishes. One is that you can, let me see here. Where is it here? See this one I did a few years back? Oh my gosh, the sun is shining. There, that one. I can mount it right away. I've had this for 3 years. Or what you can do is that you can, after you've washed them and ironed them, you can put them away in something and put tissue paper between each one. And I would recommend white tissue paper. Don't go for the colored, just in case that maybe somehow it gets wet or something, and then it could possibly run. Now, I don't know if the white, you have invaluable experience. Perhaps you can do tutorials like the one on lacing during your daily videos. Yeah, I did. I just did the one there for the Peace on Earth, the big round one. Yeah, you can do little ones. You can do, yeah, whatever. You know, another way you can do them is you can buy hoops, like varying sizes of hoops. Oh, different, on what? I don't know what else. Um, I don't know what else to do. I've I've shown how to bead. I've shown how to work with a toile. I've shown how to do lacing, like storing finishes. Okay, I can take you over to my cupboard and you'll see how I store them. All you do is after you've washed it, choosing substitute threads. Yeah, I wish I would have done a substitute here for this green. You just look at it and you go, okay, so just saying here, wait a minute, let me see if I can find it. Let me see, I had it here. Okay, so say I had 3363 on this, and I wanted to do something a little bit brighter. I would just pull out this one. This is 987. I know it's backwards, sorry. You just pull out something different. Now, if it is that you're working on something and it's, say, all in blues. Say it's all in blues. And you want to change a blue. Well, you have to change one in that color spectrum. Okay? Because you're not going to go and have Rat's nest. You're not going to have like blues like this, okay, where you have two complementary blues. And then you stick in something like this. Okay, this is 3765. Okay, so you're not gonna put that in there because it's not, unless you change everything to this teal color. It's just like I will work on something and it'll say, whatever green it is. And I'll look at it and I'll go, okay, well, I don't have 3363, but I do have, yeah, 987 there. I don't know, I thought I had a different green here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so, okay, so say I didn't have a 3363. I could have changed it for a 3362. It's a little bit darker, but then you want to keep that throughout, right? Like, had I really looked at this, I would have said on Lady and the Tramp because it looked too dark. There you go. There you go. I can't store my projects. I have to fully finish them when I'm done with the stitching. It would drive me crazy having them sit stored away after all that work. I roll my larger finishes and store them in document tubes like they use for blueprints. They are kept clean and dry until I can fully finish them. Stitching Mommy Sarah, she does that. She does that. Oh, 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 oh. Some I stitch just for the process and don't have a finish in mind. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the same here with me. I just stitch. If I get something finished, I get something finished. You know, if I don't, I don't. But it's all on what you want to do. I would not store them in something that is, especially if you're in a high humidity area, that whatever you've got it stored in can't breathe. Okay? Um, because otherwise you could get moisture inside there and it can stay there. You know how windows go, right? So you can have these windows here, everything is going good. All of a sudden, a crack comes in, and then you've got all that moisture inside there. You really need to find a method that will work for you. What I really want to get, and because I can't get my sewing machines to work, is to get one of these little portfolios. And you can put them in that too. I have an underbed storage plastic bin that's low to the ground. Put mine under the bed flat. Yes, I have smaller finishes in a scrapbook album. I can look at them anytime and they are safely protected. There you go. There you go. You just do what I pull those dry packets, find in shoe boxes in mine. Absolutely. Yeah, that's what you do. It depends totally on where you live, the room you've got. I've seen people who hang them up in garment bags and they have them in there. I do a floss toss on fabrics to see if the colors complement the fabric choices you like. Me three. Yes, absolutely, Luella. It's whatever it is that strikes your fancy, right? If it's not right, you will quickly just kind of, no, I don't like that. I don't like that. I soft finish my holiday pieces and keep them in a dresser in the guest room. Another good way. Yep. Yep. Absolutely. Yes, but again, new stitchers will not know these tricks. Okay. Well, I've been discussing it. It's nothing there to, I don't have any white tissue paper. Or what you can use is that brown manila paper. You can put that in between. You could put paper towels in between. You can do that. So that is very easy. Why paper? Because paper will absorb the moisture. Okay, not a newspaper, but brown paper. Because I work at Costco, I have access to big packs that come in big boxes of towels. Yes. Okay. No, Exie, I think it's good. I think it's a good question. It is a good question. I posted an example on floss toss and fabric changes on the Facebook page. Very good. Thank you, Nancy. Like, if you have it where you have you've got reds, okay? And then you decide, well, I'm going to change a brown and I'm going to put it as an orange. Ah, yes, fine, exceed. I think that's wonderful. I think that's wonderful. I will do something. Just don't store them folded. Absolutely. As flat as possible, especially when you've got beads and metallics. Yeah. Yeah, it's really you got to see what works for you, right? I know Stitchin' Mommy, she has her way. I know that a lot of people put them in those plastic storage bags. That's fine. But once I finish my project, it does not go into the bag again. So it's, but that's my personal preference. You can talk to 100 different stitchers and content creators, and they will each have their own system. It's just like stitching. Some people do it this way, other people do it that way, you know. Folding the fabric puts stress on the folded edges and creates issues. Yes, it does. You're right, Christina. Absolutely. Put quilt batting between them if they have charms and beads. Absolutely. Yeah, because especially with, say, very cheap beads, you don't know if they're going to tarnish, right? So, now I know there's a lot of people um, who have their finished piece, but do not put it glass on it. Others will just put regular glass. Others will put the archival glass. Depends on entirely on what you want. Stitching with the housewives, they don't do anything behind a frame. Theirs are all out so you can see them. It's totally up to you. It's whatever you choose, right? Because it's your project. You may take what I say or anybody else say. Seeing FlossTuber shout out other creators. They say it boosts subscribers because viewers go visit the shout out channel. You know what? I've tried shouting out. I shouted out Stitchin' Mommy. I shouted out Jen the Caffeinated Crafter. I have done Becky's Madness for Crafting. I have done Adelaide Stitches. I have done, what is it, Million X Stitcher or whatever her name is. Um, um, Alara, Siski, um, Stewart and Stitches. I've never had where they have shouted me out. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. I did that at the beginning, and then there was nothing after that. Yeah, it is too bad. The thing is that if you stitch the way that they stitch, that they play all these games, okay? I don't play the games. I'm sorry, I do not play the games. For me, it's just not, I just can't do it. It's just too much chaos. And then, of course, because Siski stitches, Stewart and stitches, Alara, 310 Stitcher, um, all those people, they do these ones and play all these games. And that's why, like the one game that they've got there, the Floss Tube Frenzy now. I don't even get on their radar. I do not even get on their radar. Because I'm basically like a ant on an elephant. I'm nothing to them. And it's sad, but, and the thing is, I post every day. And they only post once a week. You know, they work on 50 different projects in a month. Well, I don't do that. You know, if that is something what someone else does, then that's up to, thanks, sexy. Um, they do their thing the way that they like to do it. Not everybody can do that. I tried that Whipco a couple of years ago. It didn't last long for me. Yeah, you know, it's either you can do that or you can't. I tried doing it where I would change a project once a week. Couldn't do it. I worked on the one thread a day for a while, and that went by the wayside. But I'm hoping to get it back in January. It just depends on the person. We're not all the same. I know it's kind of darker here now, but the sun is still shining brightly. You know, like we can't all be the same. You know, I wish I could do all those things and work on hundreds of projects and work on these big baps and all of that. There's no way. There's no way. And the thing is that I do my channel the way it is. People don't like it, they don't have to watch. You know, go and watch those other ones, all those other ones that have like um, 10,000 subscribers. I started temperature stitching and it didn't last long. I didn't want to put something down. I was enjoying it. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Like to do this gridiron grind, to do this, you know, all these things. My brain doesn't function that way. It makes it too programmed and like work. It should be easy flowing and stitch what you want at your own pace. Tired now and like to take it easy. Absolutely, Gigi. Absolutely. You know, I can't be like all those other stitchers. I can't be like that because that is not how my mind works. Right? It's like, you know, these people, like some of you, for instance, you do all these um, prairie schooler Santas. Ugh, tongue tied. I think they're nice, they're wonderful, everything else. But I'm not into Santas. I just don't, I'm just not into them, you know? And it's, you know, I happen to like stitching with the housewives. I happen to like a lot of the ones from Tinsel Cross Stitch. I do like the occasional Jonah. Um, you bored already, mister? Here, gotta show you. There he is. Hey, Jonah boy. Jonah. Hey, Schmordikins. There he is, there he is. Yeah. So, oh, wait a minute. There we go. You know, my brain does not work like other people's. Other, you know, how they do that, where they can switch up. Yeah, and he knows it too. He's getting very gray here. I stitch for me, no rules, no expectations, no limitations. Everything changes daily. Agree, I'm not into the lady designs that seem to be popular. Yeah, I don't see the point in starting so many projects and only putting in a couple of hundred stitches and then moving on to the next. You'll never get any done. Yeah, I agree. Like, I still like to do my challenges, but it's okay. Come on, Jonah. Oh, gosh. Okay, get up there. I still like doing my challenges once a month, but I make it easy. If you don't want to work on it, you don't have to work on it. It just kind of gives something to, you know, to strive for. So, like for me, for December, it could have been Erin Elizabeth, Shannon Christine, holiday stitching, winter stitching, um, small stitching, whatever you want. You know, if you want to work on it, good. If you don't, you don't. But I know for me, it kind of keeps me more motivated. So I know by the end of this month, this is my goal to get this one house finished. And I think that's an achievable goal. So I don't take it, I have to get the whole one. I will do one strand a day, a project that I've lost interest in. Yes, absolutely, Exie. Absolutely. I think with that one, I am going to work on, I only do that one project at a time though. Yeah. Um, I think that I will be doing that one strand a day for the Haid cell. Because that's a year long, right? Now I have to catch up on 17 whips one at a time. But see, this here is easy. I don't mind working on two different projects where I'll use one as a break between when I'm overwhelmed or just need a break. Yeah, absolutely. It's just that it's like I needed a break from Counted. I absolutely needed a break from Counted. I put in 500 to 1,000 stitches a day. I find that I get distracted after 3 days and switch to another one, just me. Yeah, but see, for me, I like to work on, there'll be this one project, and I want to work on this. Yes, but when I see people start 50 plus projects, I shake my head. Yeah, absolutely. But see, like I got Peace on Earth finished. It wasn't the whole thing because I didn't want to do the whole thing. I think that centerpiece is much nicer. I still haven't completely finished it. I got to do it, but I did get some glue the other day. So, but I think I'm going to put another piece of cardboard on the back, and I'm going to have it in put a piece of fabric on it, I think. Yeah, it's whatever you like. I know I remember stitching with Laura. Like, she started a new one every single video. Every single video. I don't know if she still does that. But I haven't watched her in quite a long time. 2 years maybe. I want to start so many. I need to clone myself so I can get more done. Yeah, same here. But I'm doing pretty good on this one. Will I get it done by the end of the month, this one house? I'm sure gonna try. I am sure gonna try. I'm gonna lose one day. I'm gonna lose a half a day, 2 half days actually. I'm gonna lose Wednesday when I have 97 whips. I finished 3 babs, 2 large, and around a dozen smalls this year. It works for me. Me too, Christina. I forced myself to finish one before I start a new project. See, I know I'm not going to finish this, okay? But I have set a goal that I want this one, if I can, if I can, to get this finished for the end of December. I don't even want to know how many whips that I had going. I have no idea. I have no idea. I have no idea. I know it's a lot. I don't even know where they all are. To tell you the truth, I have no idea where they are. So they're somewhere in here. I've got bins up in here, and that I'll occasionally come across one. I'll go, oh yeah, 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 I remember that one. But yeah, I can't keep starting new ones. I can't do well if such and such a thing happens, then I do 50 stitches on it. But then if this gets put in there, then I have to put in another 50 stitches. And if that happens, then I have to put in another 100 stitches. Like, oh my gosh. Sorry. It just does not compute for me. Each person is different. You know, I do need a break from projects. I do. Yes, Laura must have 2,000 whips by now. She's a process stitcher and is fortunate she gets most kits free to review by the Chinese companies. As far as I know, none of them are offering kits. I don't know if some of them are, but I know that that's why you haven't seen any from me, because they've dropped off. They just don't, they're not sending me any. Maybe in a while it'll pick up again. I did have it that I had the diamond paintings, and that was that's a nice company, and that was Fee Look. They do have nice diamond paintings. She's getting many new ones they're sending her now. Oh, really? Oh, yeah. Well, maybe I'll contact them again. See if they want to. I don't know. I do not know. I do not know. So I'll check into it, but I don't know. So yeah, the thing is that sometimes she only works. Yeah, she's another one. Yeah. However it is, you got to remember, Natalia has like, what is it, 10,000 subscribers, something like that. Laura must have over 2,000. And Instagram offered me a free kit if I would stitch it and post. I only had a dozen or so Instagram followers. Yeah. Yeah. So it just depends. It, you know. But I mean, can you imagine the space that takes up? That's why I give away a lot of my stuff, because, you know, I'm 67. How long do I have left that I can possibly get stuff done? And with all these ones that I've got here, like that, and that one, you know, like I have no idea who's going to get them. I have no idea. I can already see hands going up saying, me, me, me. So I told Juliet, yeah, that when I'm gone, like she can do with them as she pleases. But I said, offer to the boys if they want, they're not going to want these ladies. They're not going to want them. And Juliet likes them, but she doesn't really like them. And she's getting older. Her house is full of, cross stitch. And so then I told her, I said she can contact my sister-in-law, Beth, and see if Beth wants any. All she has to do is pay the postage. And of course, it will be that, and then she can offer like any of the kits that are available, the ones that I've started, everything. I hope that you will take advantage. Bye, Nancy. One of my angels turns 13 today. Oh, nice. Nana is going to join the party. It's time. Have a fantastic week, everyone. You too, Nancy. I'm not stitching something I do not love. If a company sends something I don't like, I would not get stitched. Yeah, that's the thing, Like I would always pick something that I liked. And some I would stitch on. And others I gave to Juliet. Because why not? And others I've offered up as gift-aways to you guys. So, because it's just like this one with the houses, I bought myself on Temu because I liked it. Yes, I saw it on Etsy as a counted, but when I saw it that it was being offered as a printed, I thought, okay, fine. I'm going to do it. I am disappointed with the green though. I thought it would be a nice vibrant green. Like Christmas green, right? And it was not. Surprise, surprise. Why didn't I stop? And I guess I was just eager to start it and not thinking. And I do that a lot where I don't think. Okay, so right there. Yeah. So we were only 4 at church today. We were only 4. And but it looked nice inside with all the lights. I can't wait to see what it's going to like when the banners go up, because I had bought some banners, and there's 4 for the Christmas season, and then there are 2 for ordinary time, and then I am going to get another set. I'm hoping 4 for the Lenten Easter season. Yeah. You know, it's a way to spruce up our I don't know if they do or not. I don't know. But I know the Pope just got a, what was it, BMW gifted to him. I was not I was not pleased with that. Why don't they take the 100 grand and donate it to a charity? Why does he need another vehicle? They were hoping he was going to drive it around. He's not driving a vehicle around. He gets driven around. So, yeah. I'm sure that they do some decorating at the Vatican. I don't know how much. That place is so big, and I'm sure that they've got trees all over the place and crushes and, that kind of thing. So they might have a big one set out front of the Vatican. I don't know. I never really paid that much attention. So, I check Google. They do decorate. There is a lovely large nativity. Okay. Yeah, I thought they would have one, at least one, but I think they would have it all kind of spread out and a giant lovely tree. Yeah. It's just like what would be at like downtown Winnipeg in front of the legislature, or in Ottawa, or in Washington, or wherever, right? Yeah. Rockefeller Center. Oh, I'm having trouble speaking. Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. So, but otherwise, not much else. I saw there that Holly hadn't even, from what I could see looking in the window, she hasn't even started packing. So I was there the week before Pope Francis dies. It is an amazing place. I'm sure it is. A lot of people go there. But you have to dress properly when you go in there. Uh, I don't know. In the past, it's been that women have had to wear dresses and below the knee dresses or skirts, whatever. You know, none of these halter tops and mini skirts and short shorts and whatever else it is. Oh, I watched this morning. I sent it to Julia. These people that go to places and they wear next to nothing. They wear like a nightie, like a baby doll. No bra, just their underwear on, and they go and they think that for some reason this looks good. You know? Like, oh my gosh. And then a lot of them, they wear these, oh, what do you call them? They're like, the only thing I can describe them as the old fashioned hair dryers with the cover on it. That's what it looks like. I don't know what, and that became stylish. And I can tell you, it's not stylish. It's not. It looks very, how, there was a couple of people that were talking and they said it was like ghetto. I'm not sure what that means exactly, but it's, you know, the ghetto look. Grunge, I guess. Something like that. Yeah. Next Sunday there will be a live. Yeah, whatever they are, shower caps. You know, like they think it looks good. What I had stepped away. Oh, what we're talking about. Oh, these women wearing these things on their head. And they think that, oh, it looks so cool. It looks good. It doesn't. It makes you look like you just got out of the shower. But there was, see here if I can find it, if my phone is, yeah, here. It's the 21st century version of wearing curlers hair out in public, nightcaps or sleep bonnets. Yeah. No, they wear them everywhere. And they think they look cool. But I'll show you here. Okay, let me see here. Okay. Look at this lady. That's a shower cap. Look at what she's got on. Like, my gosh. Can you not get dressed? There's that one. And then there was, oh gosh. There was this lady who was a porch pirate. Like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. When did style and not pride in the sense of, you know, I'm better than you, but when did pride in oneself and presenting oneself in a nicer manner? And when was it that pajamas became the clothing of choice to go to the mall? Like, you know, am I so out of touch? I see it. But I don't see what, you know, it's like going to church. You're going to God's house. Don't you want to dress nicely to go to God's house? Oh, I see many young girls in their jammies out shopping. Yeah. And they think it looks good. And then they've got nails out to here. And they're like this. They're going like they spread their fingers out and they're going like that. And it looks disgusting. Stuff like that in Walmart. Now it's everywhere. Yeah. I think long nails like that are they're germ catchers. They're dirt collectors. They're unsanitary. Don't understand it either. If one goes out in pajamas, I know they did not wash or brush their teeth. Gross. Yeah. And some actually go out with their slippers on. Yeah, like I don't know when that became the norm. Like it they look like slobs. I'm sorry, but they look like slobs. Why do you have to dress like that? You know, it only takes me about maybe 5 minutes to get dressed, 10 minutes in the morning. Well, if I'm pulling on my um, leggings, it takes a little bit longer. Uh, but yeah, it doesn't take long. And yet there they are, they're preening, they're doing all of this stuff. And I wonder how many of them actually wash their faces. Like the money that they spend on cosmetics. And then they start crying, I don't have any money. Yeah. Yeah, sorry. I did watch one thing that was really interesting this morning. And that was this lady, and there are others who have done it, um, showing things that she has picked up, like on Timu. Yes, their parents do allow it. Timu, AliExpress. A couple of our instructors had a name for those long nails that I can't mention in polite company. Yeah. Yeah, who knows? Like, how do you go to the bathroom with it? How do you get clean down there or anywhere? You know, I don't get it. I don't understand it. You know, like how do you wash the dishes? And I know like a lot of them say, "Oh, well, it's easy to wash the dishes," right? You cannot tell me if they spent $300 on a manicure, you know, to get their nails done. I don't know how much it costs. That they are going to wash the dishes, clean the house, do the laundry, shovel snow, clean the litter box out, you know, wipe their butts. How can you tell me? Like, I just find them disgusting. I just find them like, and this one lady I was watching, and she was going around, and she had these long nails, and she kept her fingers wide, and was just like, oh yeah, you know, like oh. But this one lady, she was getting things and like from Shein and all these other places, right? And oh, there was one thing she got was um, a small robotic plush toy thing, $600. And she said it doesn't do anything. It just sits there, you know. Or she spent, I don't know how much it was. It was like $50 or something. And she got these snowmen. And so they said that they were for indoor outdoor use. So you can put them as decorations out in your yard. They ended up being this high. I can't remember if she got her money back for that, but it did have the dimensions. And so a lot of people don't read the dimensions, and I'm bad for that. But still, like, it's just, and then she had spent, there was another thing she had spent, and she got her money back on it. She she got it so that she would have an aquarium coffee table. So she bought it. It was $2,000. Hand carved, wouldn't probably worth it. Everything. She got it. It looked nice. Everything else. There was no aquarium that could ever fit. There was no aquarium available that would fit that space. And so she got a smaller aquarium, and she put fake fish and turtles in there, and then she put a plant on the side. I mean, it looked nice, but no, 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 no. You know, you really you get what you pay for, right? Like if you buy a set of six hair clips, big hair clips, and that are $2. I've done it. They don't even grip. They break. You know, you open it up once and it breaks. So it's yeah. You just got to be, you know, you get what you pay for. But she was able to get money back from like the thing there with the aquarium table. I mean, it looked nice the way that she had it and that. But you got to watch these third party sellers like on Amazon when they send it out, you know, or they redirect you. If it's a big company, then I can see. But if it's a smaller one, um, and I check them out too, and you've got to read the comments. You got to read the comments because the comments will tell you everything. It's like Juliet just ordered a different air fryer. It's on Amazon. It's an Emerald Lagasse, and she doesn't order it. She gets me to order it. So I don't understand it. But anyway, she doesn't have an account with them. So she had her credit card on there, and it's being sent to her. And I'm the one that's ordered it. but she read all the comments on it, and it had good ratings. The one she had from Pampered Chef, they paid $250 or something for it, and they've had it like 3 years, maybe. I think 2.5, 3 years. But they use it a lot, a lot. Oh, come on, get in there, get in there. So it's a big one. It's a big one with the French doors, and it's too big for me. Way too big for me. I just have my small one. It doesn't do a lot. I've got an Instapot. I'm thinking I might make chili or something this week. I'm going to see. And yeah. And I have my microwave and I have my toaster oven. I don't need anything else. But the air fryer is good. It's just a small one. And I've had good luck with it. But see, she uses hers a lot more because she roasts chicken and roasts in there and has the rotisserie. And when her freezer quit working, she had to cook up all the hamburger, and so she made peppers in them. What is my Dutch oven? Yep, tried and true. Right. I have my Instapot, and I like my Instapot. Now I haven't used it since last winter, but I'm thinking maybe I'll do it, or I might make a soup or something, vegetable soup. So I don't know. I don't know. I'll see. Oh. Okay. Oh, right here. Yeah, so I'm liking this. So yeah, so the live will be next week at 11 o'clock, sorry. 11 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. And it is the following week. No, that's not the one. Oh, here it is. Okay. And then, okay, so next Sunday is the 14th. The Sunday after that is the 21st, which is Winter Solstice Day. That is when Father Paul comes. And then we have evening mass on Wednesday the 24th. So, yeah. So I think then for that week, I will do it on the Saturday again. Okay? So, now, do you want me to keep it at 11 or do you want me to do it at 10 a.m.? I know there's a lot of people on the West Coast. That would be awfully early. Nah, I think I'll keep it at 11. I'll keep it at 11. Keep it all the same. So, but yeah. Yeah, same time. Yeah, XC, you're right. I just put it out there. Then it's less confusing, especially to me. So, yeah, so then that one will be on the Saturday. And I don't know if Jeffrey, he said he was supposed to be coming back. I don't know if he is or not. Maybe it's changed. And he's down there in Yuma, Arizona. I want to say humid Arizona, but it's Yuma. Yeah. Oh, I was watching something on YouTube and I see all these things where cops are, they stop a truck or they stop a car or whatever it is, right? So, anyways, the guy stopped a truck that was bobtailing. So that means just the truck, not the trailer, just the semi truck. And throughout the conversation, and because they're always looking for dope run, he's already been to Quartzsite many times, many, many, many times. Um, anyways, the cops came. He had illegal aliens in the truck. You know how many? Okay, like it's got a sleeper on there. Not the biggest sleeper, but it's got a sleeper on there. 23, 23 illegal aliens in that truck. I told Juliet, she said, "No, you can't be right." I said, "Oh, yes." "Well, where did they put them all?" I said, "They were all standing up. They were packed in like sardines." And yeah, 23 illegal aliens. Like, I'd be worried about suffocating, you know. This was in Arkansas, I believe. I really, if I could live anywhere, I would like to live in Arkansas. I liked, I liked that state. Um, I'd be more to the south though. It was just, I liked it. I liked the people there. I liked the way that the scenery and stuff like that. It was just, I just loved it. I drove a couple of times through, gosh, where is it? Little Rock. And I can tell you, I really liked it. He had 23 in there, Lynette. These traffickers do not care if people die. Yes, Arkansas, I would say is my favorite. I would say is my favorite. Now, mind you, I have not been to Arizona, Nevada, um, you know, those places. I've been to Texas. Um, but I really liked it in Arkansas. That is where I just, and when I watch the Arkansas State Police, because I watch them a lot, when they're doing um, chases and that kind of thing, they go around there. Oh, beautiful country. Beautiful country. I mean, I did like Tennessee. Kentucky, not so much. Um, I I like Texas. Oklahoma, Oklahoma is like out here and that, but I did like Arkansas. Absolutely, I did. I have a close friend who lives in Arkansas. Low state regulations there in terms of building. Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm never going to move there, right? I'm just saying that if I had the choice, I would move there. Now, this is from somebody who's a Canadian, right? I can only go on that. We didn't go into Little Rock. We didn't go into any of the places. I just liked it. The guys at the scale were good. You know, it was just nice. It was the roads were good, but then your interstates are always good, not like ours here. But yeah, can you imagine 23 people? 23 people. And they had them where all these cops were there and they had them all lined up so you could see them all. Like, oh my gosh, can you imagine what, and when it came down to, oh, is it? Oh, nice. Not that I'm going there. Um, but the driver there, he was pleasant, everything else, all that. And then because they know that corridor there is drug running and as well as human smuggling. And so they asked him if they could look inside the truck, and he got nervous and he said no. And so then they called out a sniffer dog because they were worried about drugs, right? So the dog was there, and I guess there must have been some drugs in there. And the dog um, sat and said what it was, that yes, indeed. And that's when they went in there. Like, that is just unbelievable. And the thing is, what if somebody passes gas in there? Can you imagine? You got this person, that person, this person, that person. But yeah, so I guess ICE detained them and that. Anyway, I'm going to show you here. Yes, our hour and a half is finished. Ooh, get. I'm hoping. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, right there. I'm working along up here at the top. I think it's doable for the end of the month. And see, even though it's up here, I'm only doing a little bit here. I'm not going right up to the very top on that one because it's just white anyways. And I'm putting a toile here where all the snow is. So I'll have some on this roof and that, I think. I have to look at the pattern and see what it shows. So, but yeah, that's where I'm at. So I'm going to work on it again. I'm going to grab something to eat real fast. And then I'm going to talk to Christina and hopefully Carol. And so always remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Absolutely. Give me those thumbs up. Share it out there to everybody. Yes, and thank you all so very much for joining me today. Okay, everybody. We'll see you on tomorrow's video. Toodle-oodles.